there are many times when your house is valuated when you're either selling your house or every single year when it's evaluated. There's 4 different times when your house is going through probate. So let's go through each one of these. First of all, if you're interested in selling your house, you'll hire a real estate agent or, maybe a friend or whatever who knows real estate. And what they'll do is they'll go through the interior and the exterior of the house. They'll ask you a questionnaire concerning the condition of the house. And what they do is they look at the neighborhood, the bordering neighborhoods and everything. They take the square footage of your house plus or minus 10%, the living square footage of the house, and plus or minus 10%, and they compare similar houses, feature set by feature set, that have sold in the neighborhood. And that is a good indication of what your house might sell for when you put it on the market. Another time that houses are appraised during the probate process is when a probate referee, a court-appointed referee, has the duty of looking at the value of the house. This value of the house is recorded in the inventory and appraisal form, which is due 60 days after you file the inventory and appraisal. So what they will do is they don't do conventional ways to appraise the house. They'll go in, they'll actually drive by your house. They do not go in-house. They drive by the house, they look at comparables in the neighborhood, and they determine the price of the house based upon that. Now, one time when we had a probate property on the market, the probate court-appointed referee had a much higher price in the form than what the house was worth. It was about half as much. So we saw that problem come up right away, and what we did is we gave documentation to the attorney, and he was able to provide that documentation to the court. And so sometimes it can be a problem where there's disparity between the value that the court-appointed referee put on the house and the value that the house actually sold for. The courts always want to see that you're upholding the value of the estate because it's part of your duty as a personal representative of the estate. So the third time when your property gets assessed or appraised is when the buyers will come in and they will hire a bank appraiser. It's a totally separate time, and this part of the sales process is the bank appraiser is on a lottery system, so there's no sort of recommending somebody that people know or some sort of collusion or anything like that. It's somebody that is just from the lottery system from the bank. And they will come in and they'll also do a very thorough analysis. They look at everything in the house and all of the condition of what they see from a visual observation, and they place a bank appraised value on the house. A lot of times when you put the house on the market and you get an offer, those are fairly similar prices because really when the rubber meets the road, the true value of a house is what a buyer is willing to pay for the house. All right, so now let's go through the fourth time. This is done every single year where the county will put an assessed value on the house. and this is to determine property taxes. So they will pretty much do an assessment right after you buy the house, and we are very lucky here in California that we have Proposition 13. Proposition 13 puts a cap on the amount of property taxes that can go up every year. I've been in many open houses in the past where you have people coming in from Seattle, people coming in from, across various areas of the country. Usually they are elderly people, and they tell me that they cannot afford the property taxes anymore. They bought their house, 50, 30 years ago, and the property taxes just went up so high that it's ridiculous for them to keep up with all of those high property taxes. Now, sometimes in Sacramento, your property taxes can go up by more than 2% each year, the assessed value. So sometimes when that happens, it's due to you not being on Proposition 13. What you are is you're on Amendment 8, which is an amendment to Proposition 13. And what this does is your property taxes will be determined upon the market, and sometimes property taxes can go up by 20% if you're on the Amendment 8 of Proposition 13. And it's necessary for you to go to the county and dispute your property taxes. I've actually done that for 10 years. And I finally got onto Proposition 13. So anyway, these are the 4 times when your houses get appraised and assessed when you are going through probate. If you have any questions, I have another video that you can take a look at, or contact me. My contact information is in the description below. Thanks very much for watching, and have a great day.